County deputies say a Deerfield Township woman abused a 5-month-old girl she was supposed to be caring for.
The allegation is that the woman threw the child into the air and allowed her to hit the floor on several occasions. 9 on Your Side reporter Jay Warren broke this story on WCPO.com. He joins us live from our Butler Warren newsroom. Jay.
Well, Tanya and Clyde, 33-year-old Elizabeth Pennington called 911 on March the 13th to say that the infant girl she was watching wasn't breathing and perhaps had choked. Now, when first responders arrived, that little girl was blue. They saved her life, but 2 days later, doctors at Children's Hospital were calling deputies to say they suspected abuse. It was here at Pennington's home on South Harbor Drive in Mainville where the abuse is alleged to have happened. 3 days after the 911 call, deputies began investigating the case as potential child abuse.
There were some injuries that were definitely consistent and only found in non-accidental injury and trauma.
During their investigation, deputies say Pennington changed her story about the child choking.
The babysitter made some admissions that essentially for several weeks she had been tossing the child out of frustration.
And where would the child land?
On the floor.
I knocked on her door this afternoon to ask some questions, but no one responded. No matter how this case is ultimately adjudicated, when it comes to picking the right babysitter, College Nannies and Tutors says you need to do your homework.
What type of experience they have, what are other families that they have worked for, have they done any volunteering in their church, have they been camp counselors, and obtaining work and then character references on that person. Amy Tucker-Endress, the general manager here, says criminal background checks are also important tools. Which would include a national sex offender search, a county search, and a national criminal search.
For detectives like Brandy Carter, who is handling the case, allegations of child abuse are especially troubling.
It's very concerning, obviously, the reason for the charge and the reason for the investigation. It's a concerning set of circumstances and events that could potentially be very life-threatening.
The little girl is almost 8 months old now, back at home in stable condition, though still under the observation of Children's Hospital. Pennington is charged with child endangering and will be in court in the next couple of weeks. Jay Warren, 9 on Your Side in the Butler Warren newsroom.